All right, Nancy Pelosi getting serious pushback after demanding President Trump call off the State of the Union address over the shutdown.
This requires hundreds of people working on the logistics and the security of it. Most of those people are either furloughed or victims of the shutdown, the president's shutdown. But that isn't the point. The point is security.
Homeland Security, the FBI, Secret Service have all assured us that they can do their job. So I think that's her primary objective there, is to take away a microphone from the president.
So, is she just trying to silence the president? Joining me now is Republican strategist Kimberly Klacik. Kimberly, thank you for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
All right, so Speaker Pelosi says it's all about security. Are you buying it?
I think it's ironic. So Speaker Pelosi, she wants to have security at the State of the Union address, but she doesn't want security at our southern border. I think that's quite ironic, but I have to tell her she should be happy that the Capitol is actually a gun-free zone, so she doesn't actually need that good guy with the gun that she always says isn't actually necessary.
And you take a look at the Department of Homeland Security's response. Kirstjen Nielsen tweeted, the Department of Homeland Security and the U.S. Secret Service are fully prepared to support and secure the State of the Union. We thank the service for their mission focused and dedication to all and for all they do each day to secure our homeland. So you see a response like that, and you have to say, well, okay, so security is off the table. Is she possibly trying to make it so that the president doesn't have this big forum to talk about his border security wall and his side of the story in terms of the government shutdown?
Absolutely. And as far as I know, we elected the president. So I don't think she really speaks for we the people in saying whether or not our State of the Union address shouldn't be done and shouldn't be televised properly. I think, honestly, Nancy Pelosi does her best job at fear-mongering, and that's what she's doing again today.
But, you know, the Democrats get a response after the State of the Union, so wouldn't she want that?
You would think so. You would think so, but I don't know what their response would be. What would this response be? We don't need security at our southern border? We absolutely do.
Well, the response to the president's speech that he made just a few weeks ago didn't go too well for the Democrats and Speaker Pelosi, so maybe she's a little gun-shy on those responses. So do you think that the State of the Union will go on as scheduled on January 29th?
I absolutely do. I mean, I don't think our president has ever stood down from anyone, especially not from Nancy Pelosi. I think he'll go through as usual, and I think everyone will be there, and I think it's going to be secure as well.
All right, so I want to get to another topic. The Democratic National Committee, they have distanced themselves. They basically cut ties with the Women's March over the co-founder Tamika Mallory's relationship with Louis Farrakhan. I know you have some pretty serious thoughts on this one. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. So I'm on Twitter a lot, and I'm always lectured about being pro-Trump, even though he uses languages that a lot of people don't think is proper or politically correct. So to me, here is a point where Tamika Mallory, the president of the Women's March, could actually condemn Louis Farrakhan for his anti-Semitic remarks, and he even has remarks that are bad towards women. He thinks women should stay home and their place is to be cooking and cleaning, not marching for equality. And these are people that she's supposed to be marching alongside with on Saturday, and here she can't even condemn his comments.
Now, this is someone, we're talking about Louis Farrakhan here, who was called the powerful Jews are the enemy, white folks are going down, and I'm not anti-Semite, I'm anti-termite. And she says that she supports Louis Farrakhan because of the work he's done in the black community. So do you think that she just supports people that she aligns with? Because she's really fighting for, you know, equality for all people. So something doesn't add up here.
It definitely doesn't add up. And, you know, to me, another part that didn't add up is she sat there on The View. Whoopi Goldberg sat there in silence, basically, and she could not condemn Louis Farrakhan and his comments. Whoopi Goldberg once identified as a Jewish woman, and she sat there silently. Yet this summer, we saw her attack Judge Pirro because she said that the Trump administration and the president himself uses rhetoric that incites violence against minorities. But she sat there silently. So the hypocrisy is there. She needs to condemn. She should step down as the president.
You know, this is going to put Jewish women who want to attend the march in a very difficult position. You'd have to think about that one as well. Kimberly, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.